What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Rivah. It's very nice to meet you. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. And as I always say, make sure you guys leave your comments in the comment section down below. It does not matter how you feel about this video. We all want to talk about it. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into the video.
No, not with those sound effects.
Yeah, nope. You're going to definitely do sound effects. So you want a guy that's making at least $500,000 a year, a high earner, whatever, but you're saying
that's the lowest.
Okay, so even better. You want a guy that's making upwards of $1 million plus a year.
Sure.
And you expect him to cook for you?
I don't, but I'm saying if he's in the kitchen, he wants to do it, do it. If I want to do it, do it. It doesn't have to be me every fucking time.
Exactly.
Why does it have to be no? I want you to explain why the woman has to cook every single time.
You know what? Then how about this? Since we want to, fluctuate with
There shouldn't even be an argument.
Why are we fluctuating? It's 2021.
No. But okay, well, someone breaks into the
I
house.
think this guy's living in 1950.
Okay,
I think that's
what
it
about
is.
This, 1950.
Okay. I mean, everyone, there's different types of people in the world. And we know that, right? So not everybody is going to have the same traditional mindset. So asking, modern women traditional questions, even though it may logically make sense in some aspects, you're always going to have some people that don't agree with that, right? And then they're also going to be able to find, whatever kind of situations that they're looking for. Maybe they won't get a ring, maybe they won't get married, but at the end of the day, some people don't even, some of these, modern women do not care about that. So we have to put that out there, right? We have to make that very, very well known that not everybody is, looking for marriage and all these kind of things that we speak about. Now, what he's saying, if this person is bringing everything, for you financially, you literally don't have to leave the house. Like, you're well taken care of. Should, the balance be that you are caring for that person, and that person becomes your priority, being that they're the ones that are going out there and making you have a comfortable lifestyle, a comfortable liberty. Yes, you should. As we know. Of course, you absolutely should.
Go to 2021. If someone breaks in the house, are you going to handle the problem?
With my hands, fuck yeah, I will.
She would. I'm not going to lie.
Fuck yeah, I would.
Yeah, and 3 invaders come in.
Why do you think I keep her there?
Taser, my hands, and my fucking gun.
No, you will lose.
No, I wouldn't.
I told you, she's my pit bull. She protects me in the house.
Taser
You feel
one,
me? I
shoot
sleep like a
one, and I'll
princess.
bop the shit out of everyone.
We can live in a fairy tale world, but you're going to lose to
Okay, in a
men.
fairy tale world, only a woman cooks, dude. You should probably...
So, I wonder are they in a relationship? Or not, because if she's saying this is the part that I don't understand. They have a problem with roles. They have a problem with masculine versus feminine energy and all of these things. But this woman on this side is saying that she sleeps like a baby because this one is like her pit bull. So are you saying that this one is the one that's in the masculine energy space and you're in the feminine energy space? Is that what you're trying to say? Because there's still blatant roles that are happening. If you're saying I sleep like a baby because she protects me, but if you put a man versus a woman, no, we're exactly the same.
Like one fucking meal for your fucking wife or something. Don't be weird.
No, I'm not being weird.
You are being weird. You're living in
a little weird.
Like I said.
Your future wife is gonna look back at this and be like, so you wasn't gonna cook for me? That's what happened?
Okay. And you asked me and I'm giving you an answer.
Your answer sucks.
Okay. It's true. I didn't say your answer sucks.
Well, I'm definitely telling you yours does because you're making us look like, as women, we are the only ones who should cook for men, which is definitely not how it should be.
A man.
So you know what the thing is? If that's the case, are you the type of man?
It doesn't have to be, but I'm saying
that's what I'm saying. Are you objectifying? If that's the type of way, do you feel like men should pay all the bills in the household?
One at a time.
I stopped.
She said earlier, $500,000
No, you can continue
plus.
asking her. I finished.
Yeah.
This conversation with me is over. You can continue asking her. I'm on for the next question.
No, the conversation's not done because earlier,
I mean, it can be.
No, it's not because you said earlier, oh, that's weird, and I was like, okay, so you can have your standards on the guy making this amount of money.
I am literally over this
but I can't
conversation.
Have standards on women.
This was her conversation. I butted in, and now I'm
butting
butting out.
Now I'm butting in with you now. Okay.
I am butting out of this conversation
because you lost.
No, I didn't. You're just weird.
Always think everything is win lose. See, everything with men is win lose. You lost. Why can't? I think it's safe to say, okay, this is why it's very important that what your friend groups are and stuff like that as a woman, right? Because The woman that I said that, she said she sleeps like a baby and all that kind of stuff. I wonder how the conversation would be if the other woman was not around or if the other woman was not in the room. I wonder if she'd be able to communicate things in an entirely different manner. Because sometimes you have friends that are around you that hype you up, that make you feel like you're the same thing as them, and you're really not. You're really just, doing this just to be able to be cool or be down or, whatever the case is, or, to be accepted and certain, maybe you have similar mindsets, but not really all the way. Maybe this person doesn't care about marriage, but maybe you really do, but you're just trying to act like you don't because it's just not cool with your friends. Like, it's just very, very interesting, the dynamics.
Just be talking to me, like, you know what? It's fine, Kaylee. We lost. Because we're gonna get men to cook for us.
I
lost. It's okay.
How are you gonna say?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I lost.
No, it's just like it was just a dumb argument. Like,
it is. It's done. So let's go on to the next question.
Because you can't say
let's go on to the next
can you stop cutting me off?
I don't want to do this anymore.
Then you can get the fuck out.
I'm not saying the interview. I'm talking about the question.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the question
I'm
is
gonna
over
finish
with.
my thought.
Okay,
I'm gonna
finish it.
my
I'm
thought.
not answering it.
You don't have to. I'm gonna finish my thought.
All right, go. All right.
Ladies, let Myron talk.
You guys keep cutting me off.
It's bad radio because you look silly right now.
All I'm saying
so
is
let him finish his thought.
On one end, it's okay.
So it's funny because, they're on somebody's space, they're being very disrespectful, they're over talking, it's so funny because you guys will see within the next video that I post. It's a complete opposite, right? Like, there are guests calling in, there are guests that are on the show disrespecting the host, being absolutely disrespectful, and I feel like, Myron has even given them some leadway because we already know, like, he'd be ready to be like, you gotta go, you gotta get out. I'm not with it. Like, I feel like he's giving them a lot of leadway to continue talking, over talking him, being kind of rude and stuff like that, and he's still allowing them to stay there. He told them to get out. They're saying that they don't really want to get out, but at the end of the day, like, you have to be able to hold yourself with a certain amount of respect. As women, you can allow the other person to finish talking. You don't have to over talk the other person. You can completely disagree with every single thing that he's saying, but again, it's not what is said, it's how it's said. It's not what you do, it's how you do it.
For them to have, I want a guy that makes it, well, for you, $500,000 a year is bum. I want a guy that makes a lot of money. Cool. You have your standards. For me, I have my standards. Girl's got to cook. I ain't cooking for her. That's especially if I'm a high earning guy. That's just not how it works. So, see, guys, this is an example of what I mean. It's okay for women to have their standards and exert them, but as soon as you bring yours out, you're crazy. This is Disney fairy tale, blah, blah, blah. But I'm over here saying, at least I'm more realistic. A guy that makes $500,000 a year plus is like 0.0001 of the population, right? Or a millionaire. Meanwhile, I'm just saying, hey, you know what? I want a girl that cooks for me. That's way more probable than a millionaire dealing with me. Like,
let's be honest here.
And it's interesting that, they were able to conduct themselves respectfully for a couple minutes because of the threat of you're going to have to leave, because of the threat of, like, you're going to get kicked off the show or whatever. Then they were able to dial it back, which means that you're very, very capable. Like, you know how to dial it back. You know how to, like, sit down and chill for a little bit, but you just literally choose not to because of feelings, how you feel, your emotions. And honestly, it just, portrays a lack of self-control.
Making that much money, or he is, then we should be hiring a private fucking chef so I can fuck my man all day instead of having to cook for him. Period.
Okay, that was definitely different. Okay.
Yeah, that was a very low IQ conversation right there.
No, it wasn't.
So anyway,
next question.
Yeah. Did you have something too, or no?
I'm good.
Oh, you're good now. Okay, fair enough.
Cool.
They
Good now.
had no problem with cutting off earlier.
Frank, it was this close coming out.
Yeah, facts.
This close coming out.
Facts.
So
it was real close.
Coming out, what's that mean?
We're good. It means that, like, when he comes out, people leave.
Okay, then that can happen if you guys want it to. It's not gonna happen. Don't worry about it.
I mean, listen. If you want to get off, if you want to leave, you're more than welcome.
I asked you to stop with the question, and you didn't. Do you want me to leave?
Okay,
He
Myron,
doesn't want you to leave. He doesn't
ladies,
want you to leave.
ladies, Kaylee,
Chat.
okay.
What do you got?
She's petting her. It's okay. It's okay. It's calm. Like, literally, they have the dynamics of the feminine again and the masculine. But when men exert themselves to be in that masculine energy and they're telling you to be in your feminine space, it's an issue. But we see the dynamics literally right there in their, I don't know what they have going. I don't know if it's a relationship, if their friend group, whatever it is, they have the dynamics that they're clearly operating in between the two of them. So this is more of that thing of like, you know, men are a plus. We don't really need them. We this, we that, because, you know, they're content with just the two of them. And a lot of women don't realize this. You hanging out with your friends, it's all cool, it's all fine. You talking about you don't need men and this and that. Your reality is going to be that you're going to have to resort to being with your friends because you're not going to be able to get into a relationship.
Chat, what do you guys think?
We let y'all decide.
Yeah, we'll let the chat decide on this 100K celebration. What do you guys
Kind of
think?
a masochist.
So put a 1 in the chat if you want Frank Castle 2 if you want to say.
I mean, my thing is, we've been said we lost, right?
Jeez,
We've
man.
been said we lost, right?
I was like, we lost.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's what you do.
Yeah. All right, ladies, get the fuck out. You guys have been wild disrespectful, so just get out. People don't want you here no more. Yo, you seriously just still fucking... Oh, shit.
She poured drinks on all this stuff. I mean, literally just poured the cup out as she's walking out. I mean, but at the same time, it doesn't even make sense. Like, people, like I said, there's different people in the world. If you bring someone who's portraying themselves to be, you know, this feminine person and portraying themselves to be respectful and then they disrespect you, it's kind of like can be a shock. But if a woman is already, you know, stating her claim and saying who she is, there's not much that you can definitely like expect to come out of like the conversation, the situation, or anything like that. Like, you know, you have to, we know the audience, right? We know the audience. We know that this conversation is going to be controversial when it comes to, like controversial when it comes to talking to her because of her mindset already like being, you know, completely like, I don't need no man, I'm this, I'm that. So, I mean, I think that this ending was kind of to be expected. You know, they stayed a little bit longer than I thought they would have, but at the end of the day, yeah, like she didn't want to be, they didn't want to be there, he didn't want them there. It was best that they just parted ways. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I genuinely want to know. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram, subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up. And again, my Instagram is at RIVAH_JORDON. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you.